So, regarding Lindsey Graham's ongoing desperate attempt to avoid having to testify to a Georgia state grand jury about Donald Trump's election crimes, Lindsey loses again. And for somebody who sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee, Lindsey doesn't really seem to get how the actual judiciary works. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So Senator Lindsey Graham has been losing a lot in court in his desperate attempt to avoid having to testify about Donald Trump's Georgia state election crimes. But he's not just losing, he is embarrassing himself, if he has the capacity to experience embarrassment. Let's start with the new reporting. This from Bloomberg. Lindsey Graham again ordered to testify in Georgia's Trump vote probe. And that article begins, a federal judge has again ordered Senator Lindsey Graham to testify before a state grand jury investigating whether former President Donald Trump and his supporters violated the law in their efforts to undo Trump's 2020 election loss in Georgia. But friends, rather than do a deep dive on the legal ins and outs of this 23-page court ruling by Judge Leigh Martin May, I want to use this opinion to highlight something else. The pure folly of Senator Lindsey Graham serving on the Senate Judiciary Committee. Here's how Judge May's ruling opens. This case comes before the court on Senator Lindsey Graham's supplemental motion to quash. After due consideration, the court again declines to quash the subpoena in its entirety. And then Judge May goes on to say, well, there's one limited area that I don't think the prosecutors should ask Senator Graham about when he testifies before the grand jury, but that one limited area is not of central importance to the grand jury's investigation or to Senator Graham's testimony. But here's what she goes on to say in her opinion. Senator Graham may be questioned about any alleged efforts to encourage Secretary Raffensperger or others to throw out ballots or otherwise alter Georgia's election practices and procedures. The grand jury may inquire into Senator Graham's alleged communications and coordination with the Trump campaign and its post-election efforts in Georgia, as well as into Senator Graham's public statements related to Georgia's 2020 election. So let's be clear, this is a devastating loss to Lindsey Graham because the court said, oh, you will answer questions about your calls to Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, who said he interpreted those calls as you, Senator Graham, asking him, urging him to toss out lawfully cast ballots. In other words, to corruptly throw the election to Donald Trump. Now let's get to the embarrassing stuff. Stuff that, quite frankly, suggests that Lindsey Graham has no business serving on the Senate Judiciary Committee. Here are just a few examples of what Judge May said about Lindsey Graham's legal arguments and positions. As an initial matter, Senator Graham begins by arguing that the subpoena should be quashed in its entirety. In doing so, Senator Graham merely rehashes the same arguments the court has previously rejected. The court will not revisit the same arguments for complete quashal because the court has already considered and rejected Senator Graham's arguments in two prior orders. Moreover, By continuing to raise arguments for complete quashal, Senator Graham goes against the directions of both the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals and this court. And Judge May goes on to say that Lindsey Graham's arguments are both unavailing and improperly raised. Lindsey Graham really doesn't get how this whole court thing works. But wait, there's more. Because Judge May's 23-page ruling is replete with passages like the following. Senator Graham's arguments are unpersuasive. Senator Graham is simply incorrect. Senator Graham's arguments lack factual and logical support. Senator Graham either misunderstands or attempts to avoid the objective facts as they exist in the present record. Senator Graham's arguments are without merit. Oh, and how about this beauty, friends? Senator Graham plainly misrepresents the Supreme Court's analysis. Friends, with all of that, I think it's a fair question to ask. How is Lindsey Graham fit to serve on the Senate Judiciary Committee? Well, fortunately, Judge May made clear what Lindsey Graham can and will be questioned about. Senator Graham may face targeted and specific questioning regarding whether he in fact implied, suggested, or otherwise indicated that Secretary Raffensperger or other Georgia election officials throw out ballots or otherwise alter their election procedures, including in ways that would alter election results. And the fact that Judge May ordered Lindsey Graham will have to testify about that is a very good thing, because justice matters. And Lindsey Graham is coming to the end of his rope. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.